Custom instructions for ChatGPT and double the message limit for Plus users. ChatGPT just got some updates for the Plus users. First off, they doubled the message limit when using the GPT-4 model. Previously, we could access the GPT-4 model with 25 queries per 3 hours. The new limit gives us 50 queries per 3 hours. And to top it off, we now have custom instructions. What exactly is custom instructions? Let's have a look. On the site, they mentioned custom instructions are currently available in beta for Plus users, and we plan to roll out to all users soon. They give an overview which basically says, custom instructions let you share anything you'd like ChatGPT to consider in its response. Your instructions will be added to new conversations going forward. That information is over at this link. Meanwhile, over at the OpenAI blog, we can see the new update which says, custom instructions for ChatGPT. We're rolling out custom instructions to give you more control over how ChatGPT responds. Set your preferences, and ChatGPT will keep them in mind for all future conversations. This was posted July 20th, 2023. I'll read some of it out loud for you. It says, we're introducing custom instructions so that you can tailor ChatGPT to better meet your needs. This feature will be available in beta starting with the Plus plan today, expanding to all users in the coming weeks. Custom instructions allow you to add preferences or requirements that you'd like ChatGPT to consider when generating its responses. It then goes on to say, ChatGPT will consider your custom instructions for every conversation going forward. The model will consider the instructions every time it responds, so you won't have to repeat your preferences or information in every conversation. So basically, once you set up your custom instructions, you won't have to remind it. It will be saved and embedded into your chats. Continuing on. For example, a teacher crafting a lesson plan no longer has to repeat that they're teaching third grade science. A developer preferring efficient code in a language that's not Python, they can say it once, and it's understood. Grocery shopping for a big family becomes easier, with the model accounting for 6 servings in the grocery list. Then they got some examples over here, giving you an idea on how to use it. They got examples for lesson plan, code generation, and grocery list. Let's have a look. This example shows 2 sections which you can fill out. The first section is what would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide better responses. In this lesson example, it's filled out with, I work on science education programs for 3rd grade students. The next area says, how would you like ChatGPT to respond? And it's filled out with, when discussing potential solutions for work-related items, present the information in a table format, outlining the pros and cons of each option, allowing for easier comparison and decision-making. Then it shows an example prompt and output. Further down it says plugins. Adding instructions can also help improve your experience with plugins by sharing relevant information with the plugins that you use. For example, if you specify the city you live in within your instructions and use a plugin that helps you make restaurant reservations, the model might include your city when it calls the plugin. Then they got beta, safety, privacy, and then try it out. So let's head over to ChatGPT and enable this new custom instructions feature. Head over to settings. Click on beta features. Then toggle on the custom instructions button. Let's refresh. Alright, custom instructions are now enabled and equipped. Let's fill out our custom instructions. I'll just slightly modify the example that they have on their website. For the what would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide better responses? I'll use, I work on AI education programs for high school students. And for how would you like ChatGPT to respond? I'll use, present the information using analogies to explain and also provide a table format outlining the pros and cons of each option when viable, allowing for easier comparison and decision making. Let's give this a shot. I'll do something simple like, what would be 3 important things to teach about generative AI? Here's what it says. Sure, I'll provide an overview of 3 important aspects of generative AI, suitable for teaching in an AI education program for high school students. I will use an analogy for each point and also create a table to outline the pros and cons. Understanding of generative models. Generative models are like artists. Just as artists create new, unique works based on their knowledge and training, generative models create new data instances based on their training on existing data. For example, an artist who has studied landscape paintings can create a new landscape painting that doesn't replicate any particular scene they've seen, but instead combines elements of many scenes. Similarly, a generative model trained on images of faces can create a new image of a face that doesn't correspond to any actual person, but seems plausible based on the data it was trained on. Types of generative AI models. Different models in generative AI are like different genres of music. Just like rock, pop, and classical are different genres, each with its own characteristics and rules, there are different models such as variational autoencoders, VAEs, generative adversarial networks, GANs, and transformers, each with its own structure and way of generating data. Ethical considerations. Teaching AI is not just about technicalities. It's like teaching someone how to drive. Along with the driving skills, it's equally important to educate them about traffic rules and safety measures. Similarly, teaching about AI should include ethical considerations such as the implications of creating realistic fake images, voices, or text, and the potential misuse of these technologies. Let's put this information in a table format to understand it better. Well, folks, there you have it. As AI enthusiasts and tech-savvy individuals, we now have a more streamlined and personalized experience with ChatGPT, thanks to these latest updates. The ability to double our query limit and the new custom instructions feature truly take the user experience to the next level, opening up endless possibilities. Imagine the time you can save, the clarity you can achieve, and the control you can exercise over your AI-driven conversations. It's like having a personal AI assistant who understands your unique preferences and caters its responses accordingly. In essence, OpenAI is continuously refining the interaction between humans and artificial intelligence, making the future of AI look even more promising. For all my high school educators out there, just think about how you can tailor your AI to help create lesson plans or generate teaching materials with minimal effort. Or for my fellow AI developers and enthusiasts, consider the convenience of having your own coding companion that understands your preferences. The applications are simply endless. So, don't just take my word for it. Go on, give it a whirl, and share your experiences with the AI controversy community. Remember, we're all here to learn, grow, and navigate this rapidly evolving AI landscape together. As always, stay tuned to AI Controversy for more AI news and discussions. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep innovating and keep exploring.